Okay, so you're probably looking at this video and thinking, this guy's a idiot. Hell, you might even be here to dislike and leave. But hear me out. Well, I know at first glance the Eye of Cthulhu almost seems worthless, with an exploitable fight, minimal drops, and little impact to a normal person's run, when in fact he is one of, if not the most important bosses in the game. And I want to break down why. Terraria is a massive game with a surplus of enemies, biomes, weapons, materials, and bosses. So it's easy to say that first impressions are everything. No one is going to wait for the game to get good, just like no one will wait for my YouTube video to get good. They'll instead just click off. This means that everything has to introduce the player while simultaneously kicking their ass. In true Terraria fashion. And the Eye of Cthulhu is no different. Often a first run player will find themselves meeting eye to eye with a gigantic floating object, who by his bare appearance will begin to set your expectations for Terraria, only for it to blow those expectations out of the water in the same battle, which Terraria is more than willing to meet and even pull a TV advertisement. But that's not all. This sort of appearance of a colossal being who demands respect is one of the core aspects that ties the Eye of Cthulhu so close to the structure of Terraria. Going through your first run in Terraria, you question everything, even the Eye of Cthulhu, leading into the mindset of asking questions while fighting for your life, because you have to question reality while getting chased by a 13-foot eyeball. Finally, you may decide, I should do something, only to hit the Eye of Cthulhu and do 1/10 of the damage you thought you might do, aka, I'm fucked. Usually by this point, most people freak out and only learn a few things about the Eye of Cthulhu before perishing. This is also where they start to understand the cycle of Terraria, grinding your nuts off until you're able to face the next big baddie. But let's say you're not like other guys. Don't worry, Terraria's got you covered, because for those who are better gamers, there's a second phase of the Eye of Cthulhu, showing you another cycle of Terraria. The Terraria hates you, because now the giant eyeball has teeth, and is dashing at you with full intent to end your life. Peace was never an option. This is where the game truly starts to move in different directions. If you're doing a normal playthrough, then you simply have to dodge a few attacks and work your way up to the next boss. Although, if you chose Expert or Master mode, you're in a whole new world of hurt, as the Eye of Cthulhu's same dashing attack has some very distinct differences, like holy shit, oh fuck, shit. Yeah, so basically, he's fast. Well, he's not impossible to dodge. I often find myself tripping up and overestimating my skills as a seasoned player, usually leading to my demise. This easily wraps around to my first point. First impressions are everything, because the Eye of Cthulhu subconsciously lets you know, we got new attacks, more health, and there's nothing you can do about it. Or, in other terms, it really highlights what the different game modes are going to be like. The final thing you will see of a boss is the leftovers from the corpse you defiled. While a large portion of bosses in Terraria have a wide variety of items and percentages, the Eye of Cthulhu is severely lacking in drops, with the coolest thing you can get in normal mode being some binoculars. What am I supposed to do with these? Look for my hopes of becoming a full-time YouTuber? Yup, still nothing. Although, let's shift our sights to Expert and Master mode, both giving an item as important as the boss itself, but way cooler in every way. You obviously know what I'm talking about, the Shield of Cthulhu! Say it with me, people. First impressions are everything. This same statement can be applied to the drops of Master mode, but I feel like more people recognize the shield as like universally one of the best accessories. Going to show, without it in your early days in Expert and Master mode would be hell. Imagine not being able to use the Shield of Cthulhu, or any Expert mode accessories. May have to store that idea for a rainy day. That's besides the point. The main point being is that these drops are way more important, giving the Eye of Cthulhu more brownie points than it would ever need to get 5 gold stars. That was a stupid joke. All of these parts come together to form the most important boss in Terraria. Although the Eye of Cthulhu becomes hella exploitable and easier the more you understand the game, you appreciate it for its simplicity and ability to perfectly introduce a new player to the game. There's no other boss I can think of that could replace the Eye of Cthulhu. Not even that slime rain bullshit. Does anyone even remember King Slime? No? That's what I thought. Without the Eye of Cthulhu, Terraria would be a very different game. And that is why the Eye of Cthulhu is the best boss in the game. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like this content, I recommend checking out my top 5 Terraria playlist. Or, if you want something a little bit different, I recommend one of my Terraria mod reviews. If you really loved it, then maybe subscribe to see future videos. That's it. See ya!